Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Yes, we are here for another pick a card reading. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are feeling fantastic. It is so good to have you guys back on my channel. I do want to go ahead and start off our reading with a lot of love and gratitude. Okay, I definitely want to make sure I call in Archangel Michael into our space to make sure that we are guided with the highest vibrational energy possible. I also want to say I absolutely love all of you. I appreciate all of you guys for being here with me, and I also would like to say that for those who have donated to the channel, I am so grateful, you guys. I am so grateful for all of your love and support. Also, your messages, they have moved me. They have seriously moved me. And also the way you guys have really thought about me and gifted me decks, or you've sent me a donation of whatever amount. Seriously, it means everything. It really does. And the fact that we are really moving in the right direction on this channel, small but growing community, we are moving through a very beautiful, beautiful time. And if you see me pressing, you guys, please do not worry. I am moving through a journey right now, and it's just a part of my flow. So just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up. And yeah, so I again, I want you guys to really take a moment, take a deep breath, really acknowledge how far you've come in life, okay? I feel like you guys have really shifted tremendously, and this is a collective, it's like a collective shout out, because I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are really moving in the right direction, and I feel it. I also want to let you know I am going to be doing a shadow work pick a card reading. Okay, so this is really big because I do feel it was interesting. I woke up this morning, I meditated and I spoke to my angels. And this was something that was very guided, especially where we are on our journey right now. It's really important for us to embrace the shifts, the changes that are ahead, to really acknowledge how far we are really, just really growing, you guys. We are growing, okay? Beautiful. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, I do have all that information below. I have my Cash App, I have my PayPal, and I have my indie deck wish list if you guys are feeling extra generous. I also have my my Amazon wish list. Okay, yes. So let's move into some shadow work energies. We're also going to discuss your past lives, you guys, and what it is that you're moving through, how you can find some peace, how you can find some healing. Okay, so thank you again for being here. Also, if you are new to my channel, I am a psychic medium, so welcome in, you guys. I do read tarot intuitively. I start with the channeled message, and then I move on to the description of the cards. I am clairvoyant, I am clairaudience, I am a medium. I do offer mediumship based readings, you guys. I also do pet mediumship as well. So if you guys are feeling curious about that, I have all that information below. Please, you guys, I do require patience. I am healing as well as, doing several things at several times. So if you are lacking patience, my loves, I may not be the reader for you. I do require a level of patience, okay? And there's no harm done, okay? I totally get it. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that is quite all right. So let's get into it. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's look at the decks. Also, you guys, I have a Reiki healing giveaway session on my Instagram. Please check that out. I'm also going to revamp a new Reiki healing style involving removing anything involving the evil eye. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be focused on that. I do a lot of ritual work in terms of my healing sessions, so it's going to be a good time. I will launch it very soon, okay, with my prices as well. So I look forward to sharing that with you guys. Okay, here we go, you guys. Let's talk about that shadow work, shall we? The first pile is the Star Seeker Tarot. The second is the She-Wolf Tarot. And the third, what I I went ahead and purchased a new deck with the donation money here with the Uncommon Tarot. Okay, that's the third pile, and it's an absolutely stunning deck. It's super abstract. I'm very happy with it, and I can't wait to show it off. So think about your shadow journey and where you are. If you need more time, pause the video. Again, if you see me like just pressing here or, you know, kind of moving around, please just focus on the words. I'm moving through my own stuff right now, and I'm self-healing as I read for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump in. I will be using, you guys, I really want to share this with you. I am going to be using the Secret Language of Light. I love this deck. For any healers out there who are looking for a shadow work oracle, this is it. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on our reading. Pile 1. Okay, pile 1. What is going on with my pile 1s in terms of shadow work, healing? Okay, so I'm having a vision of a spider, you guys. So a lot of you guys are really guided by a spider spirit animal totem right now. This is about weaving, you guys. You guys are weaving a new future. A lot of you guys are really moving into a new phase of your life, okay, which really revolves around new beginnings and new starts. But you see, with the spider, you guys, what I feel with the spider is that you are really moving through a very karmic time. We are going to touch base on your past life and what you're working through, but this is incredible. You know, spiders are incredible. They are incredibly spiritual. They're very, 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 and I would say they're very strategic about the way they go nesting and the way they catch their prey. It's very well thought out. A lot of you guys are in a place of co-creation with the universe. You are weaving a new environment, a new future for yourself. But this could also be about a lot of you guys being trapped in your own web, okay? Where are you allowing yourself to be trapped in your own web? Or where are you allowing yourself to be it's almost like some of you guys may be moving through a time of minimizing your energies, or you're minimizing your presence in this world, pile 1. Why? Okay, so I am here to tell you that this is a wonderful time to get out of your own web, get out of your own way. And, you know, your spirit guides are saying, honey, your focus does not have to be on the past. There's such a strong focus. I'm getting a lot of past life energies here, but also you're moving through really living in the past, okay? There's a lot of hurt here. But even within the hurt, you are still ascending. You are still moving through higher levels of awareness and a strong, strong energy around ascension, okay? This revolves your ancestors, you guys. A lot of you guys are really, really moving through a time, you know, with focus. There's a need to restructure your mindset, you know, get your mental patterns, adjust them, cleanse your mind. I don't know, I keep hearing cleanse your mind. Your element, pile 1, for this shadow work is going to be wind, the wind. So we have communication, we have the air element. A lot of you guys are needing to use this element to heal yourselves, okay? That goes along with speaking your truth. We have that throat chakra energy. We have breath work, okay? We have the cosmos, looking at astrology, finding your path through your own inner illumination, really looking at the stars and asking for guidance. Look at your faith, okay? And also look, you know, pray, you guys. Speak your words into existence. This really matters. So pile 1 here, let's go ahead and see what is going on, pile 1. In terms of your shadow work, let's go ahead and see. This is powerful. We have visualize and reverse. I'm having a vision of 111, okay? So there's a strong energy. We have color around manifestation. Your angels, you guys, this is a serious shift. This web that you guys are caught in, it's very karmic, okay? This is a very karmic web. And I am getting a lot of second house, and I'm hearing fourth house. So this revolves around money, the way maybe the relationship you have around money, the relationship you have around your family and your connection, okay? So we do have transformation. There's a lot of creativity happening. You guys have an enormous amount of light coming through you. Some of you are caught in this web, and others you are actually weaving a new environment. So maybe you're weaving a new, you're creating a new identity for yourself, which is absolutely beautiful. It is wonderful, you guys. Let's go ahead and tune into your past lives. Let's talk about your past life karma here. What are you guys moving through in terms of your past life karma? So I am having a vision of spinning like a globe here. You're spinning a globe. It's a map. Okay, so this is about humanity, you guys, humanitarian energy. This is about pinpointing where you belong around this world, okay? So we do have curiosity, okay? There's a lot of curiosity about getting out into the world, doing something big, okay? So in your most past life, there was energy around depression. Some of you are really bound to your family, okay? This pile specifically, my loves, I'm getting a heavy contract around family and owing some kind of debt, owing money or owing something, or feeling very, trapped by the roles that you need to play as a mother, as a father, as a sister, as a cousin, whatever it is, okay? But either way, your karmic contract in a most recent life within the shadow work, you were very depressed. This definitely could be about the 10 of Wands. So there's a lot of depression around how much you were carrying. There's a lack of boundaries. A lot of you guys in your most recent life, you had to be a single parent. You were carrying the burden of the world. So this is going hand in hand with the vision that I'm having of you guys spinning the world. It's like you're spinning the globe because a lot of you guys are really reaching for something bigger than yourself. You're reaching for something bigger than where you come from. Does that make sense? So a lot of this is really going to it's really going to help you really realize your position in life, okay? And I feel right now you're working through some of this karmic energy as well. You're still moving through very similar energies of, wow, do I need to carry the burden of my family? Am I responsible for my family's happiness? Is it my responsibility to make people happy around me, or is it my responsibility to make myself happy right now? You guys have some serious visualization power and some serious manifestation power. So I want you to know, okay, that you have a very, very, very active third eye. So some of you guys are clairvoyants as well. So past life energies, yes. So listen, a lot of you guys you tend to cling to identities. There's a level of clinging here to people in your environment. There's a level of clinging to people around you. It could be, specific phases, and you have a hard time coming out of this specific energy because you fear being alone, this pile in particular. Yeah, a lot of you guys are afraid of the dark. And I say that metaphorically. That just means a lot of you guys have not been okay with your own pain, with your own darkness. And what's happening is you guys are manifesting something from your past life. There was a lot of pain and stress around your past life energies because you guys were really, it's like you guys were left behind. You guys had to take care of a family. You had several responsibilities. You had people maybe even asking you for things that you didn't have. There was definitely an emotional imbalance here. Now, in this current incarnation, my loves, you guys are carrying this still. And the way you are carrying this is you have a fear for, it's like you have a fear around visualizing a future for yourself. You guys have an opportunity here to become more creative, to become something different, to really, align yourself with a different identity. I want you guys to gently really peel back those layers. Are you taking on an identity that doesn't belong to you? I mean, this is where our reality is really going to sit in, okay? And then we have the color oracle here. A lot of creativity, artists, painters. You could be any form. It could be any medium, you guys. It doesn't have to be specifically just art. But what I see here is brilliance and alchemy. This revolves around gold, your abundance, your fame, your who you are. You guys are very abundant, and you also have abundant ancestors. It's like they're waiting for you to see what they see. Okay? They're waiting for you to open those beautiful eyes, clear sight, clear heart, to really see that you do not need to repeat these patterns. In your most recent life, there's a lot of pain around being left behind. So your shadow energy revolves around seeking others to fulfill you, to fulfill an identity that isn't you. And then you probably end up resenting people because you realize you're becoming someone else and that's not who you are. And it's a loop. It's a cycle. Okay, so we have deep perspective. Where are you right now within your shadow work? You guys are really onto something powerful. We have euphoria and insight. Okay, big transformations. Okay, so let's go ahead and see here. The way you love different aspects of your shadow is going to be very important, okay? There's a lot of shame around not living up to other people's expectations, Pile 1, and I want you to gently remove that. That is your biggest step right now. Who you are has nothing to do with someone else's connection. Yeah? Your past life. You guys may even have tendencies to move into, a heavy depressive state. You may have, a lot of confusion around who you are. And what you're doing in this incarnation, you are creating light where there has been dark. Okay, euphoria and insight. You guys are creating a heart awakening experience where there is light. Where there is dark. You are making your own reality, honey, by really moving through a deep perspective. Your shadow work requires a level of attention and focus for your future, because right now a lot of you guys have not been visualizing. It's like you don't have a vision for yourself because you think that you are not worthy of your own identity. I know this sounds silly, like how could I not be worthy of my own identity? But believe it or not, when we are codependent, we fall into this trap. We start becoming everyone around us. Some of you guys are shapeshifters, or you just have the power of being incredibly, chameleon-like. This is some powerful stuff, you guys. So what's your shadow work right now? Yeah, self-deception. Where are you deceiving yourself to accommodate other people? Where are you making it about other people? Are you dimming yourself? Are you making yourself small? You know, I'm having a vision that you guys are really focused on helping other people get ahead, or you have so many positive things to say to other people, but what about yourself? What about the work for you? What about the work for you? I'm having a vision here for pile one. Beautiful, beautiful ravens. I love it. I'm having a vision here for you guys growing up. Growing up, a lot of you guys had a role as a giver, as a caretaker, as someone who gave, and you were expected to give. This is a part of your shadow work. It is betrayal. It is self-betrayal to continue the path of not giving to yourself. Okay? It is deceptive to not give to yourself the way you give to other people. So let's talk about it. Shadow work. I am hearing April, you guys. Some of you guys maybe went through something very heavy in April. I'm getting the springtime. So it could be any month in the springtime. But I'm getting a lot of just, listen, I don't even know how else to say this. People left you out in the cold when you needed them the most. And it's easy for a lot of us to just say, well, now you get to see people's true colors. Bye, right? But do we really feel that as a human being with emotions, with empathy? Do we really feel that calloused? I don't think so. A lot of you guys have navigated your life this way. Okay, you want this from me. Yes, at the sake of your own ability to transform. And you have been suffering inside. A lot of you guys have committed to this path of not seeing yourself or not giving yourself the benefit of the doubt because you have learned within your environment that you have to dim in order to be loved. It's serious, you guys. This is serious. A lot of us do this, especially if we come from homes that were unstable. It's almost like this is where we can coin narcissism incorrectly because we don't know how. People like us have to learn, honey. We have to learn how to say, I come first. Right? So this is a journey of your shadow. 3 of Wands in reverse. Why do you feel you are not worthy of an extension of a different part of yourself? You have a whole new world on the other side. Do you feel worthy? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of you guys are really shooting yourself in the foot here by giving your power away. You can love people and be there for people, but you do not need to carry their weight. You do not need to carry their karma. We all incarnate with karma. We all are here working through our karmic contract. We are in earth school. We are souls, honey. When I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn, my soul look damn good, okay? I joke around, but seriously, we are energy before we are bodies. How do you think we were created? I mean, yes, there's science behind creation, but the reality is, how are we good at things that we don't really know why? Like very natural at a young age. It was funny. I remember I asked my mother, and it had nothing to do with race. It maybe at some point, but I was in elementary school. I was very young. I don't remember what age, but I remember asking her. I remember even looking in the mirror, like I wondered why my eyes were not green. Because green eyes felt familiar to me, and it had nothing to do with the people around me. It had everything to do with my memory of a past life. Believe it or not, when you're a child, you really you channel a lot of this because children are so pure that they are divine channels all the time. Children are so pure that they can clearly see and receive psychic messages easily, right? Because they have not developed a sense of ego yet, right? So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I feel a lot of you guys have somewhere along the lines, you have given up on your dreams. Or what is this? We're working through the shadow of expansion. We are working through the shadow of expansion and self-love. Are you committed to yourself, or are you abandoning yourself? This isn't about your family. This is about you. This is a good time to revisit your relationship with money, your relationship with wealth. What did it look like within your family? Did people have enough? You know, the language that was spoken to us as a child is very important, you guys, because it holds weight. We carry it. And in our adulthood, we manifest a lot of what we heard, a lot of what we saw, and it becomes a projection of us. And it becomes shadow work. Because a lot of the things we don't realize is that, my loves, your parents, and I'm saying this because it goes along with your shadow work here. Your parents, like all of our parents, they are human. They are here learning. They are not perfect. And we hold them in this high expectation because of their role as a caretaker. And then when they fall from grace, we're like, what happened? You were supposed to be indestructible. What happened to you? Right? So this is going to be a beautiful rise of transformation for you. Awakening to deeper aspects of your wisdom. Some of you guys had to let go recently of a parent who was parasitic, or there's just a dynamic here you had to walk away from, or you had to let go of a loss that's been weighing heavy on you. Part of the shadow work is understanding as the Hierophant. How can you transform your shadow work as the Hierophant? Create your own values, your own structures. You are the doctrine. You do create alchemy. Listen to your intuition, my loves. Tap into that feminine yin energy. Become more receptive to learning something different, okay? So this is about really allowing yourself to see there's other ways of doing this, okay? The thing about color can, you can mix color and it becomes so many different colors. You can mix different areas of your experiences and it becomes your identity, yeah? Tune into your intuition, you guys. Do not allow yourselves to be swayed by your ego, by people. I'm having a vision of the color gold. Work with gold. This is your color. We do have justice. Your karmic contract is here. Very, very ancient. You are very ancient, and a big part of this, you have to tune into your spiritual wisdom. Give yourself time to meditate. Ask questions. Take different classes, you guys. Do things that are going to expand your mind and your psyche and your soul. Because if you do not do this, right, the issue that you're going to find yourself in revolves around finding your story within everybody else's. And that is a crime to you, my loves. You're doing yourself a disservice. Create. Learn from the lessons, okay? And if you are not feeling good about your energies, your life, your emotions, do not keep pushing forward for the sake of other people. You can't give to people if you guys are not giving to yourselves, yeah? Okay. Let's finish it off. Messages from your angels. That was powerful, you guys. I'm having a vision of a lot of yellows. So please work on your solar plexus. Work on your solar plexus, you guys, and work on the burdens. What are you carrying? Is it worth it to carry? Is it for you? Who are the burdens for? Is it yours or is it somebody else's? Get very clear on that, okay? Yes. All right, let's move on here. Pile 2. Let's do it, pile 2. Okay, a lot of you guys are in a place where you have been climbing. You've been climbing mountains. You've been climbing ladders. You have been trying to remove yourself from something very painful in your life. So this shadow work energy is really, really, really orbiting around numbing, not wanting to face yourself, or you are dealing with enormous pockets of your life that feel completely painful. I don't know why I'm getting a lot. Yes, indigo children. You guys are indigo children. You guys are empathic. Indigo children are usually rebellious. You are not made to fit in, okay? So there's a lot of sensitivity you are moving through. A lot of you guys are recognizing that there's something within your past that is hurting you. There's a lot of triggering, a lot of memories, a lot of past life energies around this as well. We're going to look into it. This revolves around betrayal, your community, your friendships. There's a lot of pain around your perception of the way the world should be. You guys have this inner this inner guiding light, okay? And what I see here with this inner guiding light is the fact that a lot of you guys are really wanting to bring in new order. You're wanting to bring in your creativity, who you are. You don't want to fit in. A lot of you guys are like, I don't want to be you. A lot of you guys maybe had a very eccentric, okay, Aquarius, an eccentric, you're very enlightened. A lot of you guys have a very distinct personality, very beautiful, very cosmic. Maybe you believed in astrology at a very young age because this was a calling to you, okay? And what I feel is that because of this, there was always a sense of separation from others, not belonging, not feeling connected, not feeling, as if you were really vibing with people. Enlightenment. You guys have incarnated with some serious galactic DNA, okay? You guys are not even on this planet. You guys are very different. You guys like to be different. I'm almost getting such a rebellious energy around. You just don't want to, it's like you don't want to conform, pile 2. Let's talk about it. Nourish. A lot of you guys do not want to conform, and what you see in yourself is you see this light. You see that you can bring in something different to this world, and you know on a very deep soul level that this is going to change not only your ancestors, your lineage, your family, but you guys are inventors. You guys are very creative. And you're very inventive. There's a lot of energy around creating something very beautiful for yourself. But what I feel, your shadow work, you guys, your awakening is creating a lot of separation around humanity because you feel misunderstood. Pile 2. A lot of you guys are not fitting in and it's hurting you. There's a lot of sensitivity around feeling like you're living a life that isn't for you. Some of you guys have a strong connection here to Gaia. Like Gaia is going to heal you. Literally speak your words while you're at the park. Ground yourself, hug a tree, speak to Gaia because Gaia is here waiting for you. They want, Gaia is Mother Earth. Mother wants to heal you. So there's something about a lack of parenting. You guys are coming from a place of a lack of direction, but you have still, even then, managed to carve out your own path because you are true warriors. Euphoria and insight. Peaceful relationships. You guys are seeking a tribe. You want a family. You want, I'm getting the numbers 999 and I'm also getting 10, 10, 10. Master, ascended master numbers. I don't know why I just heard that. Ascended master numbers. You were not meant to fit in because you were meant to start a new world. Okay? Your shadow work involves accepting that you are not going to always be loved by everyone. You're not always going to have people that are going to show you gratitude, right? We have charity and trust. Giving without the expectation. I was just reading a book today. I think it was Ascended Masters and Doreen Virtue. I always like reading her books when I'm at the park and grounding myself for the readings. And I remember one of the things she talked about was giving from a place of gratitude and knowing that your expectation of return is what creates resentment. But if you give with the eyes of God and light, the Creator, okay, whatever your religious background is, I respect it. We are here for it. Whenever you give from a place of understanding that it makes you feel good and it opens you up to your inner light, you will not be resentful. Releasing the attachment to your ego will help you. You guys are learning that you are very gifted. You are very gifted with empathy. You are gifted to help others. You're here to help other people feel their empathy as well. If you are around people who have a closed heart, even the darkest of the souls, you are able to literally push past it, and they will feel your heart. They will feel your authenticity. And ultimately, this is what you're here to do. You create light where light never existed, okay? Okay, let's look at this shadow work here. You guys are guided by the panther. Very powerful, very powerful. The panther is one of my main shamanic guides. When I go on my journey, my guide is a black panther and an owl. Okay, very powerful. This means that your shadow revolves around acceptance of humanity. Acceptance that the truth is you find healing within accepting people for who they are, by letting them be who they are. And this is how you guys are going to create a legacy. Okay? Wow. Let's move on to the tarot. The shadow, you guys, your shadow work is just literally around your perspective, okay? And it really revolves around the things you've been through, the things you've seen, how you feel disconnected. I'm getting a disconnection from humanity, okay? Only to become more reconnected to humanity, really, because this is really what it's about. You're going through a complete destruction so you can rebuild who you really are without shame. I'm having a vision of a lot of thunder here for you guys. So a lot of things for you right now within your shadow. You are working through some major, kind of breakdowns, like things are really falling apart in order to rebuild. Let's talk about your past life karma. How are you healing this past life karma? Loving woman. Wow. Queen of Cups. You were very empathic then, and you're very empathic now. Nothing has changed. A lot of you guys were either nurses during the war, or you were a medic during crises, so you know what it's like to help people. And there's always been a very loving, compassionate part of you. Your karmic lesson and fate. You guys have some serious karma working through right now. And it really revolves around having to surrender the fact that you're not going to be in control with a lot of the things that you go through in life. What is this karmic lesson? This is about the way you love people and the way you respond to people maybe not giving back to you. People taking from you when you give to them. You guys were meant to create a new path of self-acceptance and really showing the way. You're going to be showing the way. Your karmic cycle is around having to surrender that the Wheel of Fortune, listen, you guys, life is going to take you through ups and downs like everyone else, but specifically you are learning a lot about how you're going to show up with this hero card, how you are showing up in this world to help others, to help other people find their way. You guys are true heroes. Shadow work. Okay, I'm having a vision of a volcano here. Okay, a volcano. So there's a lot of eruption happening in your life right now. The shadow is, how do you deal with sudden change? How do you deal with fate? Your true test. Divine feminine. Okay, yes. Yes. Humanity, humanitarian work, love. Kuan Yin is coming through for you. Mother Mary is coming through for you as an ascended master. I mean, the shadow work revolves around accepting your femininity, but accepting your trust in the divine, accepting the surrender. Surrender doesn't mean you stop trying. It means your surrender of self-love, of your feminine healing aspects within your mother, your womb. Right? Let's look at your shadow. Some of you guys are in a place where you have been definitely you have to forgive people, especially your mother. Okay. There's an apathy here. There's an, it's almost like there's a level of not being interested in anything or anyone, or, feeling as if everyone is going to be the same. Every situation is going to calculate and equal plus minus the same experience. Your shadow is about your will of power, your will, your will to survive, your will to make something different of yourself. You know, you can thrive, but are you giving yourself space to thrive? What are you speaking into existence here? This is about really being, bored with your own life, not seeing the gift, the Four of Cups. I always gasp, like, what are you not seeing? Where are the blessings in your life and you are just looking the other way? This is funny because this card for me, my personal experience with this card is always about, where have I neglected my gratitude with God's gifts? Me waking up in the morning is a gift. My breath is a gift. Getting a home is a gift. Having a place to sleep in a warm bed is a gift. If you guys start speaking this into existence, you will notice that there will be a lot shifting for you in your life because, this is what you're missing. If you're wondering, give me a second, you guys. If you're wondering what you're missing, it really revolves around self-trust, how you see the beauty in your life is really going to show you abundance. So how can you transform this energy? This is some powerful stuff, you guys. You guys are serious shifters. You guys are activators. Come out of this stress. What are you stressing off of? And if it is, listen, your mind, let me tell you something. You guys are very much, the reason why I'm going to share this with you is because it really hits home with me, and I feel you guys resonate with this energy very well. You guys have been through a lot in your life. And here's the trick. If we allow the world to turn us cold, if we allow the world to create negativity in our heart, we're doing this by choice. Where are we giving our power to? And everything that I have endured in my life, I will share this with you. The reason why I am here today is because of my ability to shift, adapt my mind, my perspective on who I am and where I'm going. Nothing more, nothing less. Without the ability, you guys, without the ability to surrender my ego, I would not be here today. So I say this because this is going to help you. And I feel this is something that is going to help your shadow work. Where is your mindset around your transformation? And it's funny that the lights are dim now. Where do you stand within this shadow? Are you illuminating your own lantern from within? Because let me tell you something. If you expect people to understand you, if you expect people to somehow save you, it's not that, we don't have good people in this world, but you have to understand we are all learning our own path, and you are you are a force. You are a force. And what you're doing is you're showing your own way so you can illuminate everybody else's path. Your shadow work revolves around letting go of any victimizing yourself. And we're going to start empowering ourselves through the High Priestess. Seeing that there is nothing, you guys, there is nothing about your life. Give me 1 second, you guys. I want to make sure we have some light. There is nothing about your life that you cannot change or transform. Okay? You have to give this experience to yourself. When people do not understand you or they turn the other way, and trust me, I've been through things in my life where I literally wanted people to understand where I was coming from. And it wasn't that they didn't. It's just no one can feel the magnitude of your pain but yourself. So holding this expectation over people to feel your pain is impossible unless they're empathic, right? Unless they happen to be psychics, right? But besides that, you have to let go. And I say this, you guys, because you guys literally are incarnating with some serious power. You have to let go of this idea that if people don't understand where you've been or who you are, that they're wrong. You have to just accept that you're going to find a tribe who's really going to get you. They're going to really understand you. And you have to hold space for that. And a lot of it is you guys are not meant to you are not meant to fit in, and that is okay. A lot of you guys are becoming high priestesses and high priests, okay? High priestesses and high priests. You guys, a high priestess, there is no comparing yourself to a high priestess, a priest, a babalao, okay? Right? I hope I said that right. That's what this man at the Botanica said to me last time. So it's some serious stuff. There's a lot of respect along the path of choosing the path of alchemy, okay? So thank you so much, and I hope that was helpful. Let me go ahead and get some light on here. Okay. We are here. All right. Loving every second of it. Let's move on to pile 3. Okay, pile 3. Let's see. Where are you on your cosmic path, my loves? Where are you on this cosmic path? Okay. Pile 3. Let's talk about it. Yeah, shall we? Let's talk. Let's talk about this shadow work energy that you're going through right now. I just want to, it's interesting. As I was like setting up, I'm getting ready for pile 3, I feel an enormous empowerment. Like I just feel this wave of energy rush through my body. There's so much power here. And not just power, but I'm getting a lot of presence, okay? Some of you guys are in a place right now where you are trying to find what freedom means to you. Maybe you are in a situation that feels very oppressive. A lot of you guys are trying to shift away from negativity. You're trying to find your peace. Okay, you're trying to find your peace. We do have visualize, okay? You want a future for yourself. You want something better for yourself. You want something different from yourself, for yourself, okay? You guys want something that feels free. A lot of you guys are creative writers and you will be doing this for your life purpose. There's an inner voice here calling you. So there's a lot of learning. Your guides are really connecting with you through other realms to really help you learn, okay? There's a level of light from within, and a lot of you guys are right now within your shadow work, your transformation. I'm having a vision of a lot of writing. You are receiving downloads. This is a good time to write down your dreams, okay? Write down your thoughts. Carry around a little book, okay? Get it out, you guys. 5th chakra energy, your throat chakra, yeah? You are the universe. Come on. Some of you guys are, you have a strong vision for yourself, and you may even write your own book. You may be an author of a book, or you're going to do something very, very big where you are going to be sharing some serious, I'm hearing a muse. You're going to be a muse for a lot of people in this world. Your presence, since you were a child, your presence was felt. I can feel it. It was felt. There are a lot of green orb energies around you, purple energies representing Archangel Metatron, okay? Archangel Raphael, Gabriel. You guys have this activation within you that you have a presence in this world, and I need you to remember that. So when you walk in the room, head up, shoulders back. I don't care where you work at. Take pride, take pride in who you're becoming. Your shadow work is about seeing that you matter, you guys, your voice matters. So how you feel about life or how you feel about things, it matters. So speaking your opinion matters. Don't be silenced. We don't have time for that, okay? So let's see. Let's dive into your shadow. Alchemy in reverse. Okay. Enhance self-respect with that inner voice energy. Forgive me, you guys, if I'm fidgeting. Okay. Let's just flow with it. Let's flow. Healing unrequited love. Dahlia, my favorite flower. We have Goddess Ishtar. Okay. I always get tongue-tied on that one. Fertility. Yes. A lot of creativity, you guys. I'm almost getting a lot of you guys have been avoiding your process right now because there's been a lot of adversity around you. So there's been definitely a lot of, I'm getting a lot of stop and go, having to find your inner peace within the chaos, okay? And your voice, it could be written, it could be speaking, it could be a gentle stance. It could be a powerful stance, but are you taking a stance in your life? Where do you fall? Who are you? If I asked you right now, who are you? Do you know? Do you know who you are? It's important. It's important to know. You're going to have a lot of people challenge you. What I'm getting is that some of you guys had shared at a very young age that you wanted to do something very powerful with your life, and maybe it was not welcomed because it wasn't going to make you enough money. Maybe, whatever it was, right? There was a lot of creating your goals, like micro-sizing you, like really, really stripping you away from power. Because you know why? Because you walk in a room and you've got power. People cannot, depending on the environment you grew up in, a lot of parents get incredibly overwhelmed when their child, they can see power in their child for the future. Okay, believe it or not, some parents do not handle that well because there's a relationship between your mother, your father, and you, and it's all revolving around ego. You are an extension of your parent, which is why they feel so, overwhelmed if you're not doing the right thing, right? If you're not following the path that they carved out for you, God forbid, how are you making me look out here? Where, let's look at the projection. It doesn't have to be bad, you guys. It's very normal. We become this when we become parents. Like, we are not immune, okay? So this is something that's very common. But what I see here for you, don't let your dreams die. We have starvation in reverse for your karma, your karmic contracts, learning your lessons. Don't let yourself die because you don't have a voice in your world. And I say that metaphorically, okay? Tell your story. some of you guys are living this reality of like inner poverty. And I want you to know, maybe you're prone to eating disorders, trigger warning here. Maybe you're prone to, health issues. Maybe you think you were cursed somehow, okay? Your past life involves persecution, illnesses. So you know what? When you have come from that within your previous incarnation, your mindset, you're going to have to clear a lot of the clutter. You might have a lot of triggers and fears around allowing yourself to stand out. It's like your standing out is a presence. People can feel your presence. If you didn't know, now you know. One of your parents dimmed you, okay, because they did not want to see this power in you. This threatened your parent. Maybe they were living through you. Maybe you're an extension of something here. But either way, I'm getting, as a child, you stood out. But you had a lot of influences trying to minimize you. This is a good time to get out of that. You still have time. Your shadow work revolves around speaking your truth. You were wrongfully persecuted. Some of you were a part of the Salem trials, okay? Maybe you're witches, you were doing something, and you're wrongfully killed. There's a lot of stuff here out of your control. Let's see here. Two of Swords. You were silenced. Two of Swords. The cross around the heart. You were silenced. So in this way, right, we have the King of Pentacles. This is about making money, making a legacy out of the things that people said you couldn't do. Your shadow work revolves around standing up for yourself. This has been a life. Listen, it's easier said than done. Some people are really great at it and it's natural. For other people like myself, like it's really hard to confront, or it's hard to really stand out. So either way, your journey is individual. Who you are is very, very, it's yours. It's your path. Make it beautiful. Make it beautiful, you guys, in whichever way you want. We do have the wheel in reverse. Let's talk about your shadow work. You guys have learned a lot about yourself through financial gain, maybe your jobs. Maybe you've encountered several jobs that you don't want to be in, but they've also taught you how to level up. There's something around poverty here, you guys. I want you to work through. If you are not living your best life right now, it is because you have created this around your head, your own mindset. We create disaster and illnesses in our mind, whether it is illnesses through projections or real life things. Like either way, we enhance our life through our words. Okay. So what are you speaking into existence? That's what I want to know. Comment below. Let me know. And not just that, take your dreams and believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to believe in yourself, in you, okay? Okay, we have the King of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Wanderer. Okay, the Fool. Remove old prejudices, learn something new. Okay, the old stuff isn't working anymore. Let's really get those creative juices flowing. Take a risk, you guys. Do yourselves a favor. Take a risk, please. Take a risk. Trust. I trust you. I trust you. I know you guys can do this. So let's go ahead and see your transformation. A lot of you guys are guided by a very beautiful owl. Others, there's an elephant here. They both are very symbolic to your strength, your perseverance. Two of Cups. They're both very symbolic to who you are and who you're becoming. Okay? So, let's see here. Your transformation. Some of you guys have been spending a lot of time alone. I want you to reconnect with the community one way or another. Connect with animals too, you guys. Something about animals. You guys have a very, very, very special shamanic connection here to animals as well. Okay, yep, community. What did I say? 3 of Cups. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's like you're being gifted opportunities to get your goals off the ground right now. I want you to take them. This is a good time. This is how you transmute that shadow energy. You are not who you were. You are who you're becoming. Okay. Take on a new path with new people who are going to benefit you in life. If, they're offering you something, are you going to stand there and just look at it? I mean, your guides are saying, hey, we're trying to help this process. We're trying to ease your mind. The Ace of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Oh my goodness. And the 2 of Cups. You guys have imprisoned yourself in this mentality of maybe living through vicariously through other people. Like, you can't do this, or you'll never be able to be this. I apologize, you guys. So there's a lot of need to recover who you really are. Do you guys know how powerful? I mean, I could feel the collective energy. You guys walk in a room and you have a presence. That's big in this life. Like, it's big. You make people feel things. You move people with your energy. You move people with your words, especially your writing, your art. I don't know why I heard art, but you have to connect with that side of you where you will not feel judged or embarrassed. You guys have created some serious stagnation because you are not letting yourself be free. Or at least share it with your community. Share it with people around you. Share it online. Get used to talking about it. Ace of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands. Let go of self-judgment, because you have a whole new awakening happening for yourselves, okay? Whew, that was deep. Okay, my loves, I hope that helped. Thanks so much for being here. Bye.